I currently lead Global Environmental Health and Safety for PepsiCo. So you might ask, what is environmental health and safety? And my team is charged with ensuring that our employees have a safe workplace so that they don't get hurt when they come to work, that our manufacturing operations comply with all of the air, water, and environmental regulations, and that our large fleet that we use to deliver our iconic products, that we don't have collisions while we're delivering the products. I think the University of Toledo gave me a lot of critical thinking skills, taught me a lot about multicultural as well. So I had a lot of student friends that were from other countries, and as my role became more global, I utilized some of those skills and that information that I had from those relationships to help me build relationships and trust as I started to do global and international work as well. So I kind of have a little funny story to tell you. When I started at the University of Toledo, I was in pharmacy, and then something happened my sophomore year. Jana got an F, and she had never had an F in her life. And it required me to kind of pause and say, hey, what's going on here? So I went and I had a counseling session with one of the wonderful guidance counselors at the University of Toledo, and we did a little bit of an assessment. And I found out that I was both right brain and left brain. So I liked English and writing and music, but also enjoyed chemistry and biology and physics. So this guidance counselor said, hey, have you ever thought about technical writing? And I didn't know what technical writing was. So I did change my career into technical writing. And then my first job out of college, I was a proposal coordinator and report writer for an environmental health and safety remediation company. And when they found out that I had a science background, they really expanded my role further into EH&S, and that's how I became an environmental health and safety professional. I was absolutely shocked when Brittany called me to tell me about this award. I thought she was calling to talk about the Croswell Opera House. We both love theater, and I've seen her up there before, so I thought she was calling to talk about one of the current shows at the Opera House, and she called to tell me that I had won this award, and I was just over the moon, excited, shocked, and extremely humbled and thankful. So I have to tell you, my stepfather, Ralph Smith, he bled midnight blue and gold. And he, like me, was a big part of the Alumni Association. In fact, he served as the president from 1966 to 68. And then he went on in 1973 to win the Blue Tea prestigious Alumni Award. So I know that Ralph would be looking down from heaven with a big smile on his face saying, "Go Rockets," and would be so proud that I followed in his footsteps. I really think that the work that I have done in my career has made a difference in the world. When you think about all the employees that we touch at PepsiCo, we have over 300,000 employees. And knowing that the work that my team and I do keep people safe, bring them home to their families safely, that we're protecting the environment, that really brings a lot of joy to my heart and makes me feel like I've really accomplished something and have been giving back to the world in that way. UT, I just can't even tell you how important this university is to me. I was born and raised in Toledo, so when I was looking for a college and deciding what I wanted to do, I wanted to go somewhere that had strong academics, had a sense of purpose, and had just a community of students and faculty that could really help me along in my career. And once I came to the University of Toledo, I just really felt that feeling here. It was a place where I could feel at home, and I knew it was going to set me up for success in my future. I love Rocket football. And even back when I was in college, we went to all the home football games. We went as far as, we traveled to follow the teams. I actually went to Boise, Idaho to see the Rockets play out there. And even today, that love is still here. I tailgate in Lot 10. You'll find me right across the bridge in the grass every home game. And the University of Toledo sports is a huge part of my life. I just love everything about this university. I had several guidance counselors that were very supportive of my change from pharmacy into English. And when I went home to tell my mom, that I was moving majors from pharmacy into English, and she looked at me and she said, "Jana, what are you going to do with an English degree?" And I can't wait to get to heaven and tell her, "Mom, I was the Senior Vice President for Environmental Health and Safety for a Fortune 44 company, and that is what I did with an English degree from the University of Toledo." You know, when I think about my legacy, I hope people remember me for generosity, for giving back in everything that I did. And I think about important things to me like family and friends. They've been a big circle of my life. And I live my days every day with a zest and a passion for learning and for people. And I hope that's what people will remember, is that as I was in my roles in my career and just even in my life, that I tried to bring people forward to help them so that they had a path forward as well. And I hope that's what I'm remembered by.